Hey, what's up everyone? How you doing? It is me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. In this video, I'm going to show you how to squeeze as much as possible of that color accuracy from DLP Color Wheel that's built inside this BenQ 4K HDR projector. And this is the reason why I think that BenQ HT-2550, it's the best affordable 4K HDR quality projector. Okay? And a lot of people seems to be more focused on the lumens brightness, but what they don't seem to understand when it comes to a projector, the higher the lumens brightness, the more you're going to sacrifice on the DCPI color percentage, meaning that your color accuracy is not going to be as high when you have all that lumens brightness at a higher peak. Me, personally, I don't care about that higher lumens brightness because I am more interested in the color accuracy, especially when it comes to the high dynamic range and the color gamut. Okay, this thing has about 93%. I think it's 96 actually. I could be wrong. It's a 96% DCIP color accuracy, and that's pretty darn good. So anyway, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. This is a 155-inch projector screen right here. I'm in my other room. You can see the ceiling right there. There's a ceiling right there, as you can see it. Okay, and I'm using my GoPro Hero 6 camera. This just looks amazing on a projector, by the way. Here, I can zoom out a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. There it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly what my settings are. So let's go to the advanced settings right here, and let's go to Cinema Master. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let's go to the Cinema Master. This is the most important part right here. This is where you're going to be squeezing that color accuracy. On Cinema Master, make sure you go to the color enhancer. Color enhancer is going to give you that 96% DCIP color accuracy. It's going to give you that color accuracy, that DLP color wheel that's rotating and spinning. It's going to give you that color gamut that's necessary for HDR, and you're definitely going to get that here. Well, let me give you one example. Okay, let's say that I turn off my color enhancer, and look what's going to happen to the color once I turn it off. Let me show you in about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, I turned off the color, and now she looks a bit, how should I put this? A bit pale, if you will. And we just lost a bunch of color accuracy here. And look what happens when I turn it back on. It looks so much better. Now, next to the color wheel, you also have a pixel enhancer. What this is basically, this enhances every and each of 8.3 million pixels that this shifter, it's upshifting. So therefore, you're gonna have the most vivid and sharpest detail on a 4K and HDR. Currently, as you might have suspected, I'm using a Transformers The Last Night, and I'm using this movie because to me Transformers The Last Night, it's, I think, the best film that truly it's almost like a showcase demo for HDR and Dolby Vision, and it shows up here on the projector. Now when it comes to a picture adjustments, because we already have color enhancements all the way to 8, and because we already have pixel shifter all the way to 6, there is no reason for us to be moving sharpeners any more than 7, and there's no reason for us to be moving the color anymore. Remember, we want to make sure that we don't oversaturate. And I know what you guys are thinking. You're probably thinking, oh, you're oversaturating. Believe me, I'm not oversaturating anything here. Okay, nothing's being oversaturated here. Let me show you some more scenes right here in the movie so you guys can see a little bit better. And even here in this scene, you can just see how much of detail you're getting on her face, the lipstick, the reflection on the glasses, the detail on the skin is truly remarkable. And this is a projector. See, this is what you want in a projector. Okay, why you bought a 4K HDR projector? Well, you bought a 4K HDR projector so that way you can experience that color gamut that's necessary for HDR, and also so you can experience much higher detail on a pixel upshifter that this DLP it's producing, that's mimicking that 4K resolution onto a projector. That's basically what it's doing. It's using a DLP wheel, and that wheel, it's upshifting every and each pixel to 8.3 million like this. Okay, it's shifting like that. Yes, I use my finger to kind of show you exactly what it's doing. So maybe I can show you a couple of more scenes so you guys can maybe get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. And here we got another great scene here. Look at Anthony Hopkins. Look at the background, the detail. Look at that color gamut here that's popping on this projector. And also look at the detail, the sharp detail you're getting here. Right now I'm sitting 9 feet away. If I come closer, you will just be blown away by how much detail you're going to see. Now, I know there's many other projectors out there on the market, and I understand that they all have different technologies. I know there's a ViewSonic that's out there that's a bit cheaper, but you guys have to remember something. When it comes to the that new ViewSonic 4K HDR projector, yes, it does have 3200 lumens peak brightness that's being emitted, but you also have to understand it's still a DLP technology, and there's going to be a sacrifice that will have to be made, and that sacrifice, it's going to be you losing this accurate color. Okay, and this is the reason why I believe that HT-2550, it's the most balanced and most affordable 4K HDR projector. You gotta ask yourself, okay, what am I buying a projector for? Well, first of all, the projectors are meant to be in a dark room, okay? That's why you're buying a projector. That's number one. Number two, you gotta ask yourself, what's another reason why I bought a projector? So I can have that movie theater experience on a big canvas, on a big screen, with a good surround sound. That's number two. And then number three, okay, so I need those pixels. I need those 8.3 million pixels. All right, so this projector will do that for you. It's going to use the shifter to enhance those 8.3 million pixels. And then, what's the fourth thing that you're buying this projector that you're looking for? Color gamut. You're looking for that color accuracy. And to me, the most important thing when it comes to high dynamic range on a projector, it's that color accuracy. And on BenQ, you're going to get that color accuracy here. You can disagree with me all you want, but you can go to Digital Trends, you can go to various different websites out there, and they're all going to tell you that the BenQ HT-2550 definitely will give you that excellent color accuracy that it's necessary for HDR on a projector. And look at this scene, for example. Just look at that color. The definition of this skeleton T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Look at that detail that you see. Look at this entire scene, and just look how beautifully this museum, it's being presented by colors. That's due to the fact that you are using a higher percentage color accuracy. I think it's a 96% DCIP color accuracy. And I would rather have 2200 lumens with much better color wheel than to have 3000 lumens with a decreased percentage of DCIP color accuracy. So for me personally, I prefer to have this better color accuracy. Now, me personally, I suggest that you don't oversaturate too much. You should use color enhancer to only 4% and pixel enhancer to only 3%. That's what I would recommend. And I would also recommend that you leave the sharpness at 7 and leave everything else at 50, including the color. Now, you don't want to mess around with the color too much because you already have the color enhancer to 4, and you don't need to mess around with the sharpness too much because you already have pixel enhancer to 3. As you can see, the end results right here are phenomenal. Looking at this scene with Optimus Prime. Look at that color accuracy here. And look at that HDR. So this is why I personally believe that BenQ HT-2550 not only is it the most affordable 4K HDR projector out there on the market, however, it's also giving you that best possible color accuracy. ViewSonic, it's not going to give you that color accuracy. It cannot give you that color accuracy percentage. That's due to the fact that it has over 3200 lumens brightness peak light of that lamp from DLP. Therefore, it's going to sacrifice on this color. And this is the reason why they lowered the lumens brightness light on the BenQ 4K HDR projector. So that way you can have a nice balanced color accuracy here. Just look at that detail on Optimus Prime here. Looks fantastic. Hold on, let me, there, right there. And even here on this scene, you will see just how beautifully that color accuracy here, that high percentage of DCIP with that color wheel, it's being presented with HDR on this projector. Even on this scene with Mark Wahlberg, when they're crossing the desert and you can see the reflection of the sun, the color, everything just pops. And this is what you want on a HDR projector. There you go. You see my point here exactly. So, you know, this is what you want, guys. This is what you're looking for on an HDR projector. You're looking for that higher percentage of color accuracy. You want that color gamut, okay? HDR needs that color gamut, okay? And I think HT-2550 is going to give you that best affordable HDR 4K projector quality that you're not going to find anywhere else for this kind of a price. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I can tell you except that make sure you use that Cinema Master. Okay, go to the advanced settings and click Cinema Master and keep the color enhancer to 4 and pixel enhancer to 3. So this is what I recommend, okay? These are my recommendations right here. So anyway, I hope that this video was informative for you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget, today I'm going to be doing some live streams. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to live stream. You're just going to have to find out, but there's going to be a bunch of live streams today. Thank you for watching this video.